Grant, in chatting with Paul before we started, we're saying, "Oh, Grant, he's asked me, okay, what's the angle here? What's the play here?" And Grant's, traditional, regional. How do we connect this with commerce media? And the thing that stands out for me when answering that question was, you've always been really forward thinking. We actually met about 15 years ago when I was when you were still on that side, but I was in agency. You've always been very ahead of your curve while servicing a regional market. And I think we need to remember that there's 9 million people still living in regional Australia, and almost half our population is in regional Australia. So they play an important role in Australia's economy. And the reason why I wanted to get you on is this is a commerce media podcast. Given you're always looking ahead for your audiences and for your customers, I'd love to just get your take on retail media, commerce media, and understand, how is that going to filter down? Because we know from experience, and you and I have experiences together, that a lot of those strategies that really at the forefront or right at the pointy end, they make their way down to traditional and regional areas in time, but sometimes maybe a little bit different when they get there. I'd love to get your take on the whole retail media, commerce media, and where you see it going, and what does it mean for regional as well?
Well, I think I can speak from radio perspective mainly, because that's been my life, right? Since I left the National Bank in 1986. So talking from radio's behalf, I think we have the ability as an industry to, I guess, have our cake and eat it too, because commerce media and retail media, particularly commerce media, is so driven by data, whereas radio has traditionally been quite an open type broadcast media where we reach the masses, and we still do reach the masses, but not necessarily a curated mass. It's been an uncurated mass of people. The beauty for what we do in radio now, and this is what we can really work with our clients both regionally and across metro markets too, is provide them with a bit of both. And we'll talk more, I guess, a little bit about where radio sits in all of this still, and where broadcast media still sits in all of this journey that we're going on around data-driven results, and particularly first-person data and the acquisition of that.
Well, you're speaking to the right guy here, with Paul Blackburn being the data man.
Oh, shucks,
data man.